These cans are decades old. Rusted steel, faded labels, long past any printed date. The food inside never spoiled. A 200-year-old preservation method made sure of that, and it comes down to three things. Three essentials keep canned food from spoiling: an airtight seal, heat, and the removal of bacteria. First, the airtight seal. Every can is closed so tightly that no air can get in or out. This barrier blocks new microbes from entering and keeps the inside isolated from the outside world. Second, heat sterilization. Before sealing, the filled can is heated to a temperature high enough to destroy bacteria, molds, and other organisms that might cause decay. This step is critical. Without enough heat, some microbes could survive and multiply later. Third, the vacuum. As the can cools after heating, the air inside contracts, creating a partial vacuum. The vacuum pulls the lid down tight and removes most of the oxygen. Without oxygen, the few microbes that might have survived cannot grow, and chemical reactions that cause spoilage slow to a crawl. These three barriers, the airtight seal, sterilizing heat, and vacuum, work together to lock out spoilage and keep the contents stable for years. No matter what is inside, the method is the same: seal, sterilize, and create a vacuum. That's the foundation of canning's remarkable staying power. Every canning process follows a precise sequence to guarantee long-term preservation. It starts with clean, prepared food packed into a metal can, leaving a small gap at the top called headspace. This headspace is not accidental. It allows room for the food and air to expand as the can is heated, which is essential for creating a strong vacuum seal later. The can's rim is lined with a sealing compound, often a heat-stable polymer, and then the lid is pressed on tightly. This compound forms a barrier that prevents air, moisture, and microbes from getting in. Once sealed, the can undergoes thermal processing. For high-acid foods like fruits or tomatoes, the can is heated in boiling water at 100 degrees Celsius. For low-acid foods, meats, beans, or vegetables, the can is heated in a pressurized retort, reaching 115 to 121 degrees Celsius. The higher temperature is necessary to destroy heat-resistant spores, especially those of Clostridium botulinum. The time and temperature are carefully controlled to ensure all harmful microbes are eliminated. After heating, the can cools rapidly. As it does, the air inside contracts, pulling the lid down and forming a vacuum. This vacuum keeps the seal tight and removes most of the oxygen, making it nearly impossible for spoilage organisms to survive or grow. The can's interior is coated with a protective liner, such as BPA-free epoxy or polyester, to prevent the food from reacting with the metal, preserving both safety and flavor. Each step, from headspace to cooling, is designed to reinforce the airtight, sterile barrier that keeps canned food safe for years. In the early 1800s, European armies faced a pressing challenge: how to keep food edible for months during long campaigns. In 1795, the French government offered a cash prize for a method to preserve food without spoilage. Nicolas Appert, a Parisian confectioner, answered by sealing cooked food in glass jars and heating them in boiling water. His technique won the prize in 1810, and soon the French military began ordering preserved soups and stews for its troops. That same year in Britain, Peter Durand patented tin-plated metal cans, making the containers sturdier for transport and storage. These early innovations, driven by military need, laid the groundwork for the canning process that remains in use today. Cans recovered from shipwrecks and old pantries have sometimes held their seal and contents for over a century. In one case, a 100-year-old can of baked beans opened with no foul odor and only minor rust on the outside. Decades-old canned meats found in storage by wildlife researchers showed no swelling or gas, a sign that the vacuum and seal were still intact. Modern food agencies like USDA and FDA note that best buy dates are about taste and texture, not safety. As long as the can is undamaged, its contents remain safe to eat far beyond the printed date. The real test is the physical integrity of the can, not the calendar. Not every can stays safe forever. If the airtight seal is broken, dangerous bacteria can slip in. The most serious risk is Clostridium botulinum, which produces a toxin that can't be seen or smelled. A bulging or leaking can is a clear warning sign because gas from bacterial growth builds up pressure, pushing the lid outward or forcing liquid to escape. Rust that eats through the metal or deep dents near the seams can also break the seal. Any can showing these signs should be thrown away without tasting or opening. When in doubt, safety comes first. Canned food persists on shelves worldwide, stable for years without refrigeration. In a world where supply chains falter, this quiet reliability remains essential. The simplest solutions still feed us. Thanks for watching.